All right, well, we've arrived. It's 12:34 and I think I've gone about as far as I can go in this. I'm not even at work, I don't think, but I am because I am. I'm here, I'm doing it. And what I was supposed to do to be here today on this day and be able to go to work and have a job, believe in it. Now, I've called even trying to turn in my uh, workforce stuff and it glitched. And I think I recorded that too, but you don't ever hear what the phone says. It's not important. But, and I know I'm about to respond the only way that I know how to do. And I don't want what I'm being told to do, and I ain't going to do it. So I don't want to be an asshole, and I don't have to be an asshole about that. But look, I want you to see, just so you say, yeah, I know Wells Fargo. I get it, Wells Fargo. Thank you, Verizon, Wells Fargo. I know. I understand that. He's like, okay, go and sign up for a new Wells Fargo. Now, what the fuck makes him think I'm going to do that with whatever? I don't know, dude. Respond in kind. Don't get an asshole. I don't only not want. I don't know what to say. I'm supposed to be working. I am. But for me, logged in. That's a rabbit hole. There's their get any closer. I have to make it. I have to do it like this. If I don't do it like this, I'm dishonoring myself. I don't want to do that. I can't. So I can't do that. You can't do that. So what do? Well, you show up on time to work. Okay, I showed up. You working for yourself? Maybe I guess I am. I guess I am. Today I did. Come on, fucking camera. Get your ass up there. So don't ask me why I did. You know why I won't edit this. Okay. Let me rotate around and get my face in the screen. Put my fucking legs up like a fucking heathen. Wipe the snot off your face. I am snotting. No, it's just running like a son of a bitch. No, there's no drugs in it. It's not like that. Got a lot of fucking dingleberries out there. Dust. It's hot as fuck outside. My birds are gonna die. No, they're not, because I'm gonna make sure they got their water. And now it's time to put. Hold on, let me do this right. Get the fuck out of my fucking camera. Now, see, I'm not rude to people in person. Not. Wasn't rude to that person ever. I didn't start even giving bullshit agitated employee fucking mouth until close to right there. What the fuck? Now, I don't know, because I have dealt with a lot of scams. And that fucks you up. Because, you're like running on that whatever you need. You're running on that fucking adrenaline of trying to get something happening in your life. And so you try something, you look on Craigslist, you look somewhere, and then you got that Nigerian letter with the check in it, didn't you? Yeah, something like that. So I've had all this previous experience that warps my perspective on some of these things. But like in some of those ways that I ain't fucked up, I know this person's not done me any assist because they're not decoupling themselves from the Verizon name. And you can see where it just went right next to Wells Fargo. And Wells Fargo's great. I don't have a problem with Wells Fargo. I don't want another bank. I didn't necessarily want the bank that I've got. I'm going to have it, and I'm not going to fucking fuck it up. But I didn't fuck it up the first time. My boss died and fucked it up. Bounced the checks. So I got it back. I guess it's okay. Gives a shit. And this is not what I had in mind at all. I'm not thinking it's good to go forward, and that's okay. I don't have to quit. I just have to withdraw myself from this part of it, and that's fine too. I've already started the first application that I filled, and I could attach my resume to it. I'll tell you, it was hard to get the resume put back together, even if it's not the best it could be. Whatever. And this person led me somewhere with the IRS where I was in there, and then I had to start snitching on them because they just disappeared and didn't answer the messages anymore. And then they assured me that they were going to be coming for the $200. After that, I'm like, what the fuck do you know I don't know and they don't know? What are you doing? I have no idea what the fuck they're doing because they're not letting me know and they're being weird. This is weird. This is not normal. You don't normally even ask somebody to do something and have the password for whatever. Yeah, see, you don't. That thing does, as much as I don't like it, when it goes off, it verifies something that's being said every time it has, every single time. If it goes off right when you're saying it, that's like it's saying, yep, that's right, bye. Gotta go now. You don't have Bluetooth, you're not using me, I'm out of here, I'll save battery. Okay, whatever. So, I got here, I was ready, I slept, set the alarm, I got up before that. I was up late, not too late. Prepared myself. But then I started having to put stuff and take stuff back on the phone. I was like, well, I know I'm going to use my phone, so heads up. To me, I already know that. It's like I don't expect that not to be the case. I got another application filled out, and they has a pay rate and what you do, and there's training. And I'm like, cool, I'd rather that job because the hourly rate is higher than my last job, and I can work 40 hours at that, and they can take half of it away. I would actually be getting a $3 raise. So who gives a shit? That's great. I don't think they won't probably call me. It's a new posting. Rather have that one, dude. This one, the biggest part of why it's deceptive is that Verizon. Because I think that's a company and I recognize it. Anybody could do that, I guess, and catfish you. So I mean, I didn't not know that was possible. I just didn't. I never let that allowance of that possibility be so large it could knock off any opportunity that I couldn't also balancely fucked up. And man, did we do the dance real quick there? It's lightning dance. Feet were on smoking, dude. His feet were like doing the fucking flash dance type shit for a minute just to stay on top of the fucking. Stay on water, don't fall sinking. If you fucking sinking, you might burn it too. Cause there's oil and it's on a fire. The Lord is skimming on the you. That skim on the water's on fire and it's gonna stick to your skin like napalm in some jet. But you crashed when you was a Vietnam vet, but you died in the crash. Napalm burnt you to ash. You don't know why you thunder, and sometimes your sunder's free. Yeah, I know. Free. So I might be playing this guitar today. I don't know if I got this job anymore. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything else on it. I don't want to just be rude and stop. I don't know, man. So I'm not blaming no one, but I'm not blaming anybody for anything other than myself. And I don't really have to blame or do anything extreme. I just have to be aware and accountable, right? All right. Just making sure. I wasn't even rude to them, and I'll let them know. I was even nice to the Verizon aspect of with the Chris, who's my boss, is really the problem. Or if it's a guy or a girl or transgender, I don't even know. I don't think it matters. I don't think I would project onto them something like that. But if for on a little bit, the a lot of the problem would have been alleviated if they would have just let me know who they were with a name they could make up. And that was the first time I realized, well, because other people don't think that way, you're the problem. Yeah, well, okay, so what? I have to worry about being dumb too. I'm not going to be dumb just to be dumb. I may have to understand or think fucking what the dumb person may think, but I'm not going to be dumb. That's why this is going straight the fuck up as soon as it processes. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.